Hi, my name is Philip Stock. I play Jay in Lost in Yonkers. He's like the older brother, so to me he seems really protective of Artie, and I feel like through the course of the play he goes through a certain maturing. I've been acting for basically as long as I can remember, really, since I learned to walk and talk. I go to Stivers. It's an art school. I'm in the theater and dance departments. This is my first time on the guild stage.
I'm Joel Daniel, and I play Artie in the show. Artie is very important to the show because he brings an innocence, and he's young and he doesn't know much, but he knows that there is problems and he has to sacrifice for them, and I feel that he looks up to his older brother, and that really makes the show better. I have been acting since elementary school. I've been in multiple shows and I really enjoy it. I was Willy Wonka, actually, in the show Willy Wonka, and then I was also Gavroche in Les Miserables, and those were two very fun roles.
Hi, my name's Rob Reaving. I'm playing Eddie. I'm playing the dad in the show. Eddie's kind of a different character. He's not around a lot, but I think the way he drops off his sons to live with Grandma, he's kind of the catalyst for the whole story, I think. He does make a lot of appearances in voiceover, but even though he's not on stage a lot, you kind of see his transformation along with all the other characters. This will be my 10th year doing theater, and I really enjoy it, and I started watching some friends and, just enjoyed being supportive of them, and one day I was just like, okay, I can do this, and got on stage and haven't looked back. Yes, my first time on the guild stage. I'm very excited to be here and just enjoying it a lot.
I'm Amy Diedrich. I play Bella Kernitz. Bella, to me, is charming and whimsical. She thinks differently than other people. There's a sweetness and an innocence, perhaps not as innocent as she first appears. She's 35 years old, but she's lived as a child her whole life. And during the play, we get to know some of her past and why she's deciding to change things. I acted when I was in high school and during the summers, and I got away from it for a long time and finally came back 30 years later, having dreamed about it for many years before that. Yes, this is the first opportunity I've had to perform on the guild stage, and I'm thrilled.
My name is Barbara Jorgensen, and I play Grandma Kernitz. Grandma Kernitz is a very flawed human being. She was raised in Germany under a great deal of stress and chaos, and has based her parenting knowledge on her background, and as a result, her children are deeply flawed also. I began acting when I was in elementary school and acted all the way through college, but then took a very long hiatus to marry and raise a family and have a career, and started back performing in the Dayton area, 20 years ago, maybe a little longer. I've also performed at the Dayton Playhouse and with Young at Heart players and other places, but mostly Dayton Theater Guild. This is my home.
I'm Saverio Paraje, and I'm playing Uncle Louie. Louie is a small-time gangster, probably runs numbers for the mob. I think fairly unclear whether he has murdered people or not, although I don't think that's beyond Louie's capacity. Louie's very much molded from Grandma, and there's a point in the play when he even says, "Ma, just remember one thing, everything I've accomplished in my life," meaning underworld crime and so on, "you're my partner." I've been acting since 1996. This is my first show at the Dayton Theater Guild. I've done several shows in Cincinnati, did a couple shows up here in Dayton, did a show last winter with the University of Dayton, and I just finished Harvey at the Beaver Creek Community Theater.
My name is Rachel, and I am playing Gert. She has a very funny characteristic that I'm really looking forward to playing, and I think this is a fabulous show. I'm a huge Neil Simon fan, so I'm thrilled to be part of any production because I think he's a master and he knows the language, and this story is really great, and I think audiences are really going to enjoy it and be touched. I've been acting since I was a kid. I did my first community theater show when I was 12. I've done several shows here before. My third season, maybe. I did the last show at the old guild. That was my first show, Fighting Mirrors. So I'm excited to be part of this season. I always enjoy working with Fran. Absolutely. She has directed several shows I've been in. Here at the guild, she directed Independence.
I love this cast. I feel the warmth of the Kernitz family.
I've worked with Fran many times, and I enjoy that. The boys are fun. They give a different perspective on performing.
I really enjoy working with the cast. I've gotten along with everyone, and they're all just, since I'm new, they've all just kind of opened their arms to me, and it's really nice. I definitely feel welcome here.
But yeah, this is a really good cast. I like the guy who plays my brother Joel. We're pretty cool. We joke around a lot backstage.
I'm only in a few scenes, so I actually don't have a lot of rehearsal time. So I almost really don't see these people very much. But it is nice to see when I come early to see the progress everyone's making.
The cast has been amazing. They really have. I've worked with a couple of them before. I'm really impressed with the two young boys playing my sons. They're just amazing, and everyone else is just super.
Neil Simon generally writes comedies, but the comedies he writes are comedies or comedy that is a consequence of the circumstances of real people's lives. So I think this play is a comedy, but it also has a very serious, dramatic side to it. And if you look at it, to me, the sort of subterranean theme or plot of this play is that family is the most important thing in the world. I think that's even a line Louis says to the boys when he bunks up with them, that family is the most important thing in the world. Look what Grandma has done to her 4 children.
We love the play. It's beautifully written. It has all the great elements, humor, drama, and the family dynamic, which is fascinating to me. Families grow apart, and then they gravitate back toward one another. And in this family, people leave, but they always come back.
I think maybe it shows that regardless of how dysfunctional a family is, there's still love, and even in some kind of strange ways, and you can get through it.
It's emotional, it's funny, it's loving, I feel it just fits every single genre, and I feel that anyone and everyone will enjoy the show.
I really find it kind of fascinating when we have these moments in the show where we can just sort of see into Grandma's mind and see into her past and like what she's gone through and why she is the way she is now.
I come from a big family, so it's not quite as dysfunctional as this one is, but the thing that I like is, no matter how crazy your family is, they're your family and they're going to be there for you.
The closing thoughts are, this show has really been a labor of love. It's, as far as I can tell, the only show probably in the season that people around town know. So I really hope it's well attended. Again, it's a comedy, but I think it's something that all of us can hold on to because family is very important.